Did you know that there are emotional root causes of every single illness that you may have? This might sound like you can't believe it, or it sounds strange, but this is the truth that they don't tell us. So every single illness is caused by an emotional root cause. So for example, if you have headache, for example, there are emotional root causes for that. Gaining weight, flu, cough, sore throat, whatever. There are emotional root causes for that based on MetaHealth science. So MetaHealth science is a science that links the physical illnesses with their emotional root causes. And this MetaHealth science was discovered by Dr. Hammer Greed. So he was the one who found the relation between the physical illnesses and the emotions, and even he cured himself from cancer. And this is what I have experienced as well. I have overcome so many health issues, which I'm gonna talk about them in another video. So I have overcome so many issues. For example, weight gain, for example, rheumatoid arthritis, also the skin rashes and hair loss, and so many more. So in this video, I want to share the basics regarding this science, the MetaHealth science. So our nervous system is divided into two stages: sympathetic and parasympathetic stage. So the sympathetic stage, it's like when we are in the survivor, when we are in this stress mood, which also causes the stress phase. And the parasympathetic, when we are relaxed and when we are in the repair phase. So there is a difference between these two. So let's I can explain this with using one analogy. For example, if you are in a building and that building was on fire, okay? So in that case, you're gonna take stairs, right? So you're gonna run to the downstairs in order to feel safe. So while you are going downstairs, your body's purpose or your body's aim at that particular moment is to take you to safety, right? To protect you. And you will not notice that you have pain in your back or pain in your ankles, for example, or wherever, right? But when you get to safety, to the backyard, for example, where it's safe, you are very far from the fire. At that stage, you will start feeling that your knees are hurting, that your back is hurting, or maybe you broke your ankle, but you didn't feel all these symptoms while you are running in the stairs, right? So this is the difference between the stress stage and the repair stage. So the stress stage is when you are running to safety, right? And the repair stage is when you are at the backyard. So in the stress stage, your body's purpose is just to let you out of that situation. And in the repair state, that's when the physical illnesses start popping up, you start showing symptoms of different illnesses. So this is like an example or analogy how the parasympathetic nervous system and the sympathetic nervous system works. So, and if I'm gonna give you an example in real life, for example, you are in a very toxic relationship. So in that, while you are in that relationship, you are in this stress phase in a way that your mind's purpose or your mind's aim is to get you out of that stressful state or that stressful stage. And when you break up with that person, for example, or when you move out from that household or whatever, so you transfer to the repair stage. At that stage or that phase, your body will start showing the symptoms. Maybe you will have rashes, or maybe you have any other symptoms. Your legs maybe, or maybe your back is hurting you. So when you are at the stress phase, your body will not show any symptoms because It was in the survivor mode. So the moment you figure out the situation, the next step is to dig in. What are the emotions that you felt at that particular moment? Maybe you felt unworthy. Maybe you felt like you were forced to do something, right? Maybe you were scared. What kind of what you need to be specific on the emotions that you felt in that particular situation, and you take it from there, by releasing or by using modalities to release those emotions, fear, unworthiness, whatever other emotions that you felt. So basically, mental health science is a science that links physical illnesses with the emotional root causes. And if you are interested to know more, follow along and subscribe to this channel. This channel is dedicated to tell you the truth that you don't know. The truth around the healthcare system, the truth around the shifting mindsets, and sharing my experiences and my knowledge that I gained throughout my life. So thank you so much for sticking around, and let me know in the comment what are the illnesses that you are experiencing at this moment, and I will tell you the emotional root causes for that. And let me know if you are interested to know more about specific illnesses, so I can create another video for that specific illness. So until next time, bye.